Good morning and welcome back to the channel, friends. So today I am bringing you a full day of eating with me. I typically would be doing OMAD, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have been struggling. So I am getting back into the swing of things and staying strict keto. Here I am sharing how I make my coffee every morning. I love this creamer, absolutely love this creamer. I did start off using my Perfect Keto, the salted caramel. I do add in a teaspoon of the Lakanto fruit, monk fruits, and I've been reaching for my Dunkin' Donuts caramel coffee cake coffee. It's so delicious. So while my coffee is brewing, I take this better half. It's half almond, half coconut. And I like to froth it up while my coffee is brewing. It's so delicious. I think the coconut makes it nice and creamy and thick. Once my coffee is ready, I will go ahead and use my frother to mix everything up and then add in my creamer. That superfood creamer there, I've talked about that in the past. I use that every day. I love it. I love the benefits. I love the taste. And here is an overview of everything that I pretty much have been drinking every day. I have been on that caramel coffee cake and start each day with a grateful heart. I try to start each day with a grateful heart. I keep that sign there to remind me of how blessed and grateful I am. So we're going to start off with some hard-boiled eggs. You guys, a friend of mine on Instagram on my home decor account, told me not too long ago how to boil eggs. I was going to give up on boiling brown eggs because they were hard to peel and they just fall right off. It's the easiest thing. I have it in my highlights on Instagram. If you follow me, I know it's silly, but you guys, I was going to give up on hard-boiled eggs. So here I'm making a 2-egg simple egg salad. I love to give up the carbs, but not the flavor. So I add in spice wherever I can. So I put in a little bit of salt because of the mayo, some black pepper, a tablespoon of mayonnaise, and the cayenne pepper. And that was lunch because this is now mid-morning. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start on our jalapeno poppers. I'm doing jalapeno poppers. I'm also doing these mini sweet peppers. I'm gonna do a few of these. I'm gonna cut those in half, obviously. We're gonna be using some cream cheese. The spices I'm using is garlic powder, onion powder, some cayenne pepper. I'm gonna be using some pepper jack cheese and then some jalapenos. I'm gonna go ahead and dice them up into little pieces and add that to part of my cream cheese mixture. Okay, so here I'm just showing you very quickly how I make this mixture. It's so easy. You add in your cayenne, you add in your onion, your garlic powder. Make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature. That way it's much easier to stir and mix together. I do add in my peppers. At first I wasn't sure if I was going to use the entire amount that the recipe stated, but I did end up using it. This mixture is so delicious. Same thing with the cheese. I thought, whoa, that's a lot of pepper jack cheese, but of course I add in more cayenne pepper and then I realized you do need the rest of that cheese. So I did add in the entire amount that the recipe called for. This mixture is so delicious. I will never make jalapeno poppers without using this mixture. It was so delicious. Those pickled jalapenos just bring this up a notch. And here's my baby Bella. She's always by my side when I'm in the kitchen, hoping that I drop something for her. And now we're gonna start on the chicken wings. So you prep your chicken. This recipe is so super simple. I add in a little bit of avocado oil, and these are all the spices that I use. I pretty much use about a tablespoon and a half of all of these, except I'm less liberal with the salt. I don't want them to be too salty. And then sometimes I do add in a little extra garlic or cayenne pepper. So this is what the mixture does end up looking like. Like I said, sometimes I'll add in just a little bit of cayenne over the top. I place these on parchment paper and cook these for about 40 to 50 minutes on 400 degrees. So about halfway through, I do flip over my chicken wings. If you have a metal cooling rack, you can use that. That way you don't have to flip those over, but it's no big deal for me. So that's what's in my top oven. My bottom oven does have the jalapeno and sweet pepper poppers. These are so super delicious. I highly recommend this recipe. And friends, this is what the chicken wings ended up looking like. They're so delicious, so moist, and they have a good crunch, and the jalapeno poppers are delicious. Guys, thanks so much for joining me today. If you're new here, I would love for you to hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up.